So now, I was going to just talk about some things that have been going on. First of all, I appreciate everybody being here. It's great to see a big crowd here like this. I was going to talk a little bit about things going on in the county, and one of them is the self-help tax, but there's no way we're going to talk about a tax right now. So we'll save that for another day. Not a good timing for that. So we've only had like 3 meetings. We've had 3 meetings so far this month. One of them we didn't have just before tax season. That was for me, that we don't have a meeting right before April 15th or April 18th this year. So not a whole lot of stuff going on right now. With the county, I've told you before, things are going great financially. We're getting ready we're preparing a budget for our next year and looking at ways that we can take some of the money that we are starting to realize as a result of your property taxes going up, not because of the Millaroos, but you know, how we can get that back into our county and get it back to providing services and everything to all of you guys. So we're working on that. One good thing I just want to talk about really quickly that we were really proud of is our Veterans Center project that we're putting in place here. Something we've been working on for a few years. About 4 years ago, the veterans came to us. They were promised that if they could get a special tax, there's a special tax law that was passed back in the late 40s after World War II that said veterans can, if they can get enough signatures, they can get a tax put on the assessed on a special district, and then they can use that money for their Veterans Association. Well, years ago, the Board of Supervisors told them, if you get the signatures, you get it on the ballot, then we'll put it on the ballot for you, and we'll let this happen. Thinking that they never would. Well, these guys did. They went out and they got the signatures, and they showed up about 4 years ago. Okay, here we go. This is what you told us to do. We've done it now. But once they realized the tax, how this would affect, and how many dollars would be raised and assessed on people's property taxes, what the election would cost and everything, these veterans, which were just great guys, one of them just left. He was here a few minutes ago. He lives here in Salida. They decided that they knew it wasn't the right thing to do, just for their own little group to assess everybody. That's how good of people these guys. Those were the great Americans that helped keep this country strong and get us through World War II. So these guys backed down. We said, if you'll back down from this, if you'll stand down from this, we'll figure out a way to get you a veterans center, because that's what they wanted, was just their own veterans center, a place where they could have events, kind of a one-stop shop. So they backed down, and we went to work over the last 3 years, and we finally have come up with a project. We've got funding for it. We're going to get them a veterans center out on the corner of it's Standiford and Standiford Coffee. Yeah. Sylvan. Yeah, Sylvan, Standiford, whatever. Yeah, Sylvan, back into by Marie Callender's is where it is.
Oh, okay.
And so we've leased a spot for them there. Like I said, it's going to be a one-stop shop. They're going to be able to have functions there. If you're a veteran, you'll be able to have an event there for free. You won't be charged. The county is going to move a bunch of our services that we provide already into that facility. So there'll be services offers to veterans there at that location. So we'll be helping pay part of the rent by moving just some of our dollars over to that spot from where they are. So anyway, something we're really proud of, and it all kind of came to fruition a week ago at the Board of Supervisors meeting. So that was a really good thing, and hopefully you guys can visit that, and hopefully we'll get a lot of veterans in there. We're going to have a lot of veterans come that are going to need more and more services as all our wars have ended here, hopefully for now. And so we have a lot of older gentlemen and women, but we need to get a lot of these younger people in there, because they're going to need the help. And so anyway, we're really proud of that. That's the only thing I think I'm really going to talk about here. Like I said, I was going to talk about our self-help tax, but I think we're going to get a presentation here another day on that. And otherwise, everything at the county is going good. Is there any questions that I can answer? I know it's late. Okay. Thank you guys very much.